So if someone told me to start all over again with Shopify and basically start all the way down from the ground, here's exactly what I would do. Hey, what's going on guys? Shri Kanase here, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what steps I would take if I were to start Shopify all over again. And this would be when I have little to no knowledge about Shopify at all. If I were starting brand new like I did, what would I do and what kind of things would need to be done in order to get my Shopify store up and running once again? I'll be covering all of that in this video, but if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button down below and just stay up to date with this quality content, which is in the end going to help you with your e-commerce store. And let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have not filled out this Google Doc for you, but I'll rather be writing all of the things down as we go over them. So let's just assume I'm starting all over again with Shopify. I have little to no idea what Shopify is or what any of the advertising platforms are. And I'm not even sure how they work at all. This is exactly a lot of the mentality a lot of the beginners come into in this business, because they have little to no knowledge about Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads, any of that sort. And they've just maybe seen a YouTube video about Shopify and got interested in it, or maybe they have some friends doing Shopify who are making a lot of money and that interested them into trying it. But the very first thing before even creating a website or any of that, or even watching YouTube videos, is the mentality and mindset. That would be the first thing I would try to change before jumping into Shopify. So let's just write that down. So number one thing is mentality slash mindset. Alright, so what do I mean by this? For the mindset, I would basically change my mindset from more of the relaxed sort to a focused mindset. Because let's face it, when you start with Shopify, there's a bunch of things you have to do in order to get your store up and running. And there's a lot of things that you have to learn as well. It's like starting school all the way from kindergarten all over again. And this is especially true if you have little to no idea about marketing or any of that sort, or even you lack some technology skills. That is the first thing you have to change, which is the mindset. Doing business in general is hard and it takes a lot of work. That's why around 9 out of 10 businesses fail. And in order to be that 1 out of 10 business, you're going to have to change your mindset first and foremost. Because if you give up easily, then this business may not be the one for you. Because with Shopify, I guarantee you the first few times you're going to be struggling and you're going to even question your journey a lot. Even I sometimes question my journey, although I've come this far. But the first thing when starting over is the mindset, change of mindset. And the second thing is, of course, learning more about the stuff that's involved in e-commerce. So learning more about e-commerce. And this can be done through self-investment. Self-investment. What I mean by self-investment is maybe investing in some books, buying some books to read, or maybe investing in some courses. Just a little disclaimer about courses. A lot of the courses out there are just created so that the creator of the course gets the money. So you have to be really safe with who you trust and where you invest your money. I personally do offer one-on-one mentoring, but it's not like a course. It's more like working one-on-one. But if you're interested in that, just leave a comment down below. But there's a lot of self-investment you can do in order to learn more about Shopify and e-commerce in general when starting out. But along with investing and reading books and all sorts of those things, it's important to also take action. So while you are investing in yourself, so let's write that down. While investing in self, start taking action. And by this, I mean start creating your website, start looking into advertising. So start creating website, looking at ads, looking at ad platforms. You want to do this because this gets you familiar with all of those things out there. And also something I would start doing at this point is start looking at other dropshipping stores and see how they have laid everything out and what kind of story they're telling their audience. Remember, the audiences purchase products because of the story, not because of the stuff the product itself does. So let's also write that down. Start looking, or should I say start spying on other stores. And this is an important step because this gets you, again, really familiar with the overall platform and what kind of stuff works and what kind of stuff doesn't. But also remember that something working for someone else may not always work for you. So far, we have started creating our website and started learning more about all of Facebook ads and such. If you guys have watched some of my previous videos, you guys know that I'm a firm believer in just hitting the ground running. And this is why I also recommend that you don't spend more than 2 to 3 days creating your website. And if I were to start Shopify all over again, that's exactly what I would do. I would spend only 2 to 3 days maximum creating my website and then jumping straight into ads. And of course, applying the knowledge that I'm learning side by side through the books and possibly a mentor. So after creating your website, jump into ads. But in addition to just jumping into ads, you want to consistently be learning more about them through YouTube videos and books. That's honestly the only way you're going to get ahead with dropshipping in 2018. But once you have all of the basics down that I have listed over here, such as creating the website and learning more about e-commerce, you're going to find that your Shopify store takes less and less time out of your day and you get more familiar with online business. And this is exactly the basic 5-step strategy that I would do if I were to start Shopify all over again. Basically starting from the mindset and ending into the ads. And the main reason why we start with the mindset is because when we jump into the ads, which is the last step, that mindset that we created in the first step, it holds like a strong base. It's just like when tall towers are constructed. If there's a weak base, the tower has a higher chance of falling. But if the base is strong, the building will hold for years and years. And that's exactly what you need to do with Shopify and e-commerce. Once you jump into ads, if your base is strong, you're going to push through and no matter how much failure you get, continue advertising. But this was a basic 5-step strategy that came to my mind after I was thinking about what I would do if I were to start all over again. And this will work no matter what year it is or how much e-commerce changes, because if you guys notice, it's not directly related to Shopify, but rather it's very general. So if you guys did find any kind of value in this video, make sure to hit that like button down below because that lets me know I should be putting out more videos like these. And I'll see you guys next time.